So it's the beginning of May. May, the month of possibilities. May everything be good. May it be productive. May. Leave everything to your imagination. Anyways, welcome back to the Orchard Tour. I have been doing this monthly. Today, we are joined by Mr. Gabriel, who's usually the camera person, but he cried to be in front of the camera today, and I heard him. Anyways, we've got big news. My love, where's the orchard?
Where's the orchard? Good question. Where is the orchard? Normally, the gate is here.
This was a gate. I would stand here and welcome the people to the orchard.
That's okay.
The big news is that there's no orchard anymore. Like we said, May, possibilities. The orchard have been dissolved. If you look that side, you would see that there's a bigger fence. And now we are saying, I don't even know, but we are still calling it the orchard section. You see, to your left, that side, there's the drip irrigation side, but this used to be the orchard, so I'm still calling it the orchard side because our side just don't have a name to it. Anyways, we decided to expand. Like we are saying, may you expand, may you grow, may you prosper. We want prosperity, we're chasing after it. But anyways, I will take you through what used to be an orchard and the tour of what you need to know from here. Come along.
I think this is the normal.
This is the norm. Would you look at these blooms? Beautiful. Smells divine. So,
And normally, maybe just come in. Normally, the fence is here. Then you find my aloe alongside the fence. That day, and the fence is here. Okay, so apart from the aloe, the orchard going all the way. I don't know if you still call it the orchard. We'll find, but we'll find a common name for that.
anyways, this is also an update. The last time I made an update, I said that I planted some green bean. It's a bush bean variety. And 2 months later, we are harvesting. Is it 2 months? No, it's one month. I think 1 month something. And we are harvesting. And this one is prolific. Do you see how many beans we have on this thing? And it's not only that. Here, you see? So this is like fruit and veg right in our garden. And you can see it's not only this. We are having it all the way until there.
And this is not the common beans, right?
No, this is not a common bean. This is a green bean that you eat with your peels. The variety is bush bean. I know lazy housewife is another very common variety. But since one is growing lazy wife and they said it's so good, I wanted to taste this one and see how good it is. But I think the next time I'll also try out lazy wife.
This is a new bed.
This is a new bed with my tomato and some peppers. This tomatoes is I think the beef steak. You remember that I spoke about getting seeds from SA or South Africa in one of my videos, actually the seed haul, and these were the results. So we got the plants. We have harvested the sunflowers from Alice Mungwe, and I was busy pulling out all the stuff.
And hopefully we'll be able to see the video.
Yeah.
Of harvesting the sunflower.
We are going to use this as tomato stakes or trellis because we feel why not, and the leaves are going to the animals. The harvest video of the sunflowers is upcoming, and I'm sure you'll love it, so check it out.
Whichever comes
first. So this is more bush bean. This is the Alice Mungwe bed. We have transplanted more spinach. This is cabbage here, and this is pepper. We have California wonder and some more. Like this one is too many concentrated at once, so I'll come through and try to achieve this spacing. So I'm going to transplant some of this in the empty spaces because you can see I've lost plants. When we come here, this is the onion bed. I think we also planted this together. There is white onion, some of them here, and these ones. And this is the red Creole. And I think the red Creole is very much visible. When you look at the stems, you'll be able to see the reddish. But I don't know whether I mixed the seeds, because I'm seeing red Creole on that small row and some of the white onion here. The thing is, some of these have grown, like on this patch, they are quite big, but on the other side, they are quite small. So I don't quite know what is going on here, but yeah. Carrots. So I got germination in the carrot bed, but not really great germination. Like this, a few of the patches here did really well. I think it's because I put a thick layer of mulch here after planting, because I planted at the time where our temperatures were quite high and it was drying out. Carrot seeds don't like drying out, so maybe by the time I put up mulching, it had already dried up. But also maybe when it germinated, because there was no sunlight, the germination became really poor. If you can see closely, I have done the forbidden. Usually you don't transplant carrots, but I have decided I'm going to try and transplant carrots, and I'm going to share with you what are the results. I'm all about experimenting, so yeah, this is part of the experiment. A lot of farmers did it. They said it didn't work great. I feel like I have tried to take great care when transplanting. I don't even know whether they will survive, because they don't look like they will survive. But if they do, then I'll share the results. We were supposed to have cabbage on this bed. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve good germination because we planted a short part, which I was supposed to transplant, but we didn't achieve a great part. And then for the sun. So we start here. When we look at this is my dwarf pawpaw. It's doing really well, but it's also growing vigorously. Just the other day it came out to my mid length or my hip length, but today it's taller than me. We are having some fruit that is forming, so yeah, I'm very happy. But then the sad news is on this one. This one decided that it's going to join the other gender. This is the Adam's gender. It's male. And you know, whenever your fruit tree becomes male, you are not happy. This is one of those that I will try to convert to female. I have tried it with one of the pawpaws already. Maybe you have seen. I'll show you again. I'm going to take it out. But this one, this time I'm going to come back and clip it back heavily. Also, try to put it through as much stress as possible and see whether stress is indeed a factor of converting pawpaws to female. Then we are having this very small one. This is the one that we had root damage. When I transplanted, I really damaged the roots, so it was very slow to take off. But because I wanted to propagate, I'm gonna come through and I'm going to snip off the end of this one so that it can propagate. What am I talking about? When we look at this, just look at how much fruit we have on here. Because December, I decided it was growing too tall and I wanted to slow it down a bit. So I snipped off the end, but I also wanted it to propagate. It actually ended up propagated into 3 different branches. Last year we had 7 fruits on here, but this year just look at how much we have. And this is just on one side. The other sides are also having fruit, but I'm really happy, and I'm hoping that all the other pawpaws are going to be this. And this is what I'm hoping happens to the other one. Hey Meg. This is the legendary one. I have given up. I have accepted defeat with this one. I have tried everything, but would you look how many flowers are here, male flowers. So we are going to take this one out and put something in its place, because I feel like it's a waste of my water and nutrients. But would you look what is in here? Is this visible enough on camera? we are, come this side, come from this side maybe. You see, yes. We are having a nest there. A bird is busy nesting in my male pawpaw. Just when I thought it was useless, somebody actually made it worthwhile, hey? When I see a bird nesting in here, I actually really feel bad that I'm going to take it out because this is now somebody's house. But I'm going to provide a new house for this one. But this pawpaw gotta go. The other update that I have to give, now that the orchard fence is gone, my grenadilla don't have support. It's not as good because now you can see all these branches were supposed to be trellising. All this were supposed to be trellising, but now I got to come back and put new fence for it to trellis. And I think I'm going to put a fence all the way to the other one, just so that we can make sure that we have enough trellis. Ginger, so, but I'm giving it time. I'm hoping that it will give me a good harvest. This is the volunteer sunflower that we just harvested. Like we said, I'm going to come through and also take these ones out. The other update, I think it's the strawberries. I even think this bed is not enough for the strawberries. At some point, I think I'll come through because we have had so many runners. Usually, there was this plant, was the original one, and I don't know which one of this anymore. I don't know whether it was this or that, but I only had 2 plants in here. But when you look at the runners, now soon enough I'm going to have a very huge bed full of runners that are going to become new plants, and I'm really, really happy. And the news that is not so good, the one that is not so good is this. I don't know, there's some sort of leaf miners that are mining busy mining my lemon. Doesn't really look good. And this is what, when you see all the new growth on this plant, this is exactly what we are experiencing. But I'm really, really hoping that I'm actually going to come through with a pesticide tomorrow, and I'm going to spray it. This is happening to the Mineola also, so I'm going to spray that one also, and then we'll see what will happen. But I'm really hoping that it's going to come back because it have put on a lot of new growth. All this that is affected is simply new growth, which I'm really happy about. What is the other one to give you? I think we can go to my favorite for... Okay, no. Let's come here. Oh, this is what I'm wasting. Let me quickly just pull this back a bit. If you remember very well, we had butternuts here. And I remember complaining to you guys that the butternuts that were here, we had a pest. I think it was a caterpillar or a moth that was laying eggs. And those were burrowing onto our butternuts when they were really little. So we lost the harvest, sadly. We only got 4 butternuts out of that big bush. Hopefully I'll get a picture to insert it here. But yeah, it was disappointing to say the least. The thing is, I didn't spray anything. I thought I'm an organic farmer. Let me see what would happen. But after what I experienced, somehow I don't know whether I should just keep quiet when my plants or my crop is being destroyed. But anyways, I came through. I have already planted something along here. I think I planted butternut, watermelon, pumpkin, butternut, watermelon, pumpkin. So I'm hoping whichever comes up here, we are going to leave some of those to produce for us. Yeah, Samagano, yeah. Those moths, they destroyed our harvest. Yeah. Okay, sugarcane here. Those are the ends of sugarcane. I have loved sugarcane for so long. I don't know whether to put it right here at the tap but I'm going to put sugarcane somewhere here and in the house. Wherever there's water wasting or leakage, I'm going to end up putting sugarcane. This is the Mineola. I'm not going to repeat it, but same with the lemon. You can see we are having a leaf miner, but we are having some blooms here. I think it's still too small to start blooming, this and that. I feel like it's a bit too small, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it because last year I actually clipped back all the blooms. This year I'm gonna leave them. Look at this, fam. Look at this. This nectarine took off just like that, and I'm really, really, really happy. It's beautiful. I am still to come back, guys, and prune it. I think I've said that in the last video and the last video, but I'm gonna do it, not this month, but I think I'm gonna do it. What I wanted to do is that I wanted to air layer some of the branches here, especially the ones that I need to clip off, just simply so I can have more nectarine plants, because I really love nectarines. I'm really hoping. Here, oops. My sweet potatoes, the white sweet potatoes, still taking up a lot of space. We took off some of the clippings here that we have already transplanted to the other side of the orchard, but still it's taking over. Anyways, if you come and see, come a bit closer just to see, you can see that, let me just be in the middle, that you can show this properly. You can see here that the potatoes have generally died back. So I'm going to come through and take off all this mulch, and we are going to have a harvest video. This is my purple sweet potato. It had a lot of blooms yesterday, but now I'm only seeing a few. I'm seeing the chickens will come through and eat them up, but I've also seen, yes, there are these. Thank you. The culprit is here. Please come and take this one before she flies away. I'll try not to disturb her or him. But these are the culprit to eating off the blooms. Oh, I snapped it. To eating up the blooms from my sweet potato. But there were a lot of other blooms. What happens is that when there are blooms here, we know underground, the tubers are happening. This is another one that I really, really love. My plum. I think even this branch that is having the sign, I think I have to cut off the sign because now it has become so big. My plum just took off. What I have realized, if you are growing a plum in northern Namibia, realize that plums are heavy feeders. If you don't fertilize it every month, it's not going to do anything. In fact, it's going to suffer from shock and it's not going to grow any leaves. But since I have been feeding this goat manure every month I'm putting some goat manure, then it has really taken off. And I'm hoping that in the next 2-3 years, I'll be harvesting from this. The grapes, it's not their season, so we are waiting for July so that we can prune them back, and hopefully in December we are going to get some grapes. What I wanted to show you is some nursery beds, and this is the work of our farm manager, who's very dedicated and very hardworking. And since he is innovating, he saw that no, there is shade around here, and he decided he's going to utilize the grape shade for his bed. This is beetroot bed, and then the other one is cabbage. And he is right here with me. Mr. Henok, maybe you can say hi to the people and just tell them briefly what you're busy doing.
Hi, my people. This is Henok, the farm manager at Ms. Gabriel and Mr. Gabriel farm. I'm here now transplanting this. This is, we call it green pepper. So there are different colors, different green peppers here. We have yellow, we have red and green. So now I already finished uprooting them from where I sowing them. Now I'm transplanting them straight in this shade because it's really hot. So I think let me start with this small portion to see how they are growing. But I have also some at the other side, but I made this one for at least for a supplement. Yeah. Those one dies and then I can get them here. So this is how we transplant the plant, the small plant. As you can see closely, they already have in their position. As you can see, it's you don't have to break their root.
Yeah.
So when you are taking them together, you have to be careful. When they are closely together, just leave them as two and plant them as they are. Because if you take them like
you'll
this,
damage the
then
root
you
system.
damage the roots. Let me continue with my work. Miss, can you go ahead?
Thank you. So that's our farm manager. Actually, this used to be his nursery bed. So he's having the green pepper. A lot of you guys will say this is bell pepper. So we have California wonder. We have different colors also, red, yellow, and green and orange. We are also having red Creole and the I think this is Texas Grano or Star something hybrid onion.
And stuff.
Yeah. This is my favorite avocado. The thing I have noticed about avocados is that they love winter. So you can see the growth that it have already put up. You can see the growth. It's putting up a lot of growth simply because it's winter and it loves being cold. And I'm really hoping for a lot of growth. Another nursery. These are more onions and spinach. This is also new, what you are seeing here. This bed is the beets and carrots interplanted, and it's a good crop combination. They are both root crops, so we are hoping for the best. This is also new. I have just put up these sweet potatoes last month because I already said it. Our family really loves sweet potato, so we have put these ones up. What the thing is, I want to introduce to you guys the recipe of cooking sweet potato leaves. So I'm going to come through and harvest some of this, maybe some from the white potato, and I'm going to cook for you a beautiful recipe for sweet potato leaves. I know sweet potato leaves are not a delicacy in our culture. We are more of spinach people, but hey, I gotcha. I'm going to teach you how to cook this delicacy. And believe me, nail biting, you would not stop after you've had it. This is the white sweet potato bed, also new. This sweet potato is not really known for much productivity, but we want to give it as much space and as much opportunity as possible, just so that we can harvest all the sweet potatoes. Okay, what else can I show you? What I'm hoping is a producer this year is this is what mango is this again? Oh my goodness. The variety, I forgot this variety, but it's a grafted mango. Last year it had a lot of flowers. It didn't amount to anything because of improper watering. But because we have much more responsible people at the farm this time around, I have good hope for it. So I'm hoping we are going to get something of this. I love mangoes. I can't wait. I'm counting. I'm literally counting year after year. What can I show you else? So guys, maybe just to show you no, it's fine. This is coming. This is a secret. I almost let the cat out of the bag. Guys, thank you so much for being with me. From me, mommy, and my photographer, who are going to be photographed. Auntie Pax and who? Hey Gabs!
Oh my god,
And oh my god, no, we are signing out. Yes, please. Those are so short. Hey guys, how are you? Say hi to the people. Say hi, how are you? Anyways, we are signing out. Thank you for keeping up with our tour. Bye bye.